It was a scorching hot day at a ranch in Southern California, just a stone's throw away from the Mexican border. A herd of horses just purchased at auction were on death row, about to be shipped off to the slaughterhouse.
Most of the horses purchased at auction are sold to killer buyers, people specifically buying to sell for slaughter.
Glenda Hibser was visiting the ranch with a compassionate rescue organization that puts down horses too sick or injured to make the arduous trip to the slaughterhouse. A trip that could take days without food or water. Glenda was also on the lookout for horses healthy enough to be placed with new owners.
The horse that I saw that caught my eye was this little Appaloosa pony. I didn't see anything wrong with him at all. He was just a fine, fat little pony. I knew this horse had just come from the auction because he still had a hip number, 921, on his tail. Come here. When I asked this gentleman if I could buy the horse, he priced him at the price he would get from the slaughterhouse, which was $1 a pound. So I paid $800. I named him part-time because of his hip number, 9-1, part-time hours.
But now, Glenda had to find a home for Part-Time the pony. Nearby in the city of San Diego, Bonnie Mello was desperately looking for a way to open up her daughter's world.
Danica has global developmental delay. All of her development is affected. Sometimes children have a speech delay or a motor delay or a cognitive delay, but Danica is delayed in everything. Years ago, a child like Danica would have been institutionalized.
Danica was diagnosed when she was just 7 months old.
It was really hard to receive that news. You know, your hopes for a typical child are gone, but then you just, at some point, you rise to the occasion and say, okay, let's learn about what we can do to maximize her potential.
Meanwhile, Glenda was having trouble finding a home for Part-Time.
There you go.
Until she discovered a local riding program.
I think it's going to work for you.
It's exquisite.
Oh, great.
Goodbye.
The Helen Woodward Animal Center in the hills north of San Diego trains horses to work with people with disabilities, for whom riding is a fun form of therapy, enhancing balance, strength, and coordination. But not all horses make the cut. Lori Piccirillo is the ride therapy manager.
The horses for the therapeutic riding program really need to be bomb-proof, if you will. That's kind of a horse term that we use. And the criteria is quite difficult. They do have to pass a very rigorous 90-day trial screening process.
He likes his neighbor.
Lori wondered how her newest student would fare.
When Part-Time initially came to the center, he was very easily agitated.
If this pony was going to succeed, he'd have to learn to expect the unexpected.
Part-Time was very spooked. He did not like the bubbles. He spooked. He ran backwards a couple of times. He didn't know what we were doing.
Good boy.
When Part-Time saw the xylophone, he ran backwards. He thought it was going to kill him.
Okay, you're a good boy.
Oh, that definitely needs improvement.
He didn't do well on his report card at first.
As Part-Time struggled through training school, Danica started coming to the center to ride the other horses.
Danica's a very, very animated little girl, and it seems like there's so much inside of her that she wants to say, and she's challenged so she can't say it.
Let's see if you can pull yourself over.
The specialists talk about her as being a nonverbal communicator. Basically, it means she doesn't talk. She doesn't use her voice to communicate.
Bonnie hoped riding would help with Danica's balance and coordination, and maybe even her communication.
Release the handle, look up and over the horse's ears. Oh, you're a little off balance, Danica. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Does that feel better?
When she would come off balance, off the horse's center line of gravity, she would not fix herself. She had no clue what was going on, and if we didn't fix her, she would have fallen right off.
See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye, sweetie. Oh, he's doing good. I think you're going to pass your bubbles.
Meanwhile, Part-Time no longer had issues with bubbles, puppets, or anything else Lori threw at him.
Boy, Part-Time.
He aced his final report card and began working as a therapy horse. A few months into the job, he was assigned to Danica.
I really noticed part-time that day watching her. He actually turned his head and looked into her eyes. They made eye contact, and I had never actually seen that before.
And so Lori was introducing them to each other, saying, you know, Danica, this is the horse you're going to ride.
What happened next surprised everyone.
She said hi, like any child would. Eyes open and eyebrows up. And she said hi, clear as a bell. I couldn't believe it. I mean, time stopped and Danica said hi. And I get goosebumps when I hear it. I mean, I've never heard her speak. I've never seen her make eye contact and come alive.
1, 2, 3, that a girl.
It gives me hope for Danica. If she can say hi to part-time, and we weren't expecting it, hopefully she can do other things. She can say other words and learn to communicate in a way that other people understand.
Great, Danica, you're doing great. You're gonna have 2 hands on those reins.
Since that day with Danica and part-time, lessons have definitely been more productive. We're reaching goals, they're more reachable.
Oh, awesome, Danica. Look at that. Very good.
Danica's relationship with part-time is unique. It's different.
Good. Mom wants to see 2 hands on those
She and
reins.
part-time, it just seems like they're friends, like they have some kind of a relationship somehow that I don't totally understand.
Part-time.
Bonnie needs no explanation for this unexpected friendship. She's just happy to see the full-time effect part-time has had on her daughter's life.
We've noticed a difference in her balance. Her ability to walk around is improved. She's also more motivated to communicate. I mean, what were the chances of getting that horse together with this child and having the horse and impact Danica in that way? I think that's the miracle.